Hey folks, it's Portia. I am here to talk about Infusion Day. For those of you who don't know, I am a psoriatic arthritis warrior, along with some related autoimmune diseases, and I get infusions between every 4 and 8 weeks to help me manage my disease. This one that I'm currently on isn't working, so hopefully this will be my last infusion of this medicine, and we can move on to something that works a little bit better. Um, I've been saying that I'm going to film a day in the life or life in a day of infusion for YouTube, and I have not gotten around to doing it. I have not had enough footage or been able to take enough footage. So I'll just talk you through briefly and tell you all what's on my mind today. So here is my placement. I'm going to flip the camera and show you all the placement. This is my placement. It's in my hand. I would have preferred my arm. We tried that. It did not take. I have very persnickety small veins, so it's difficult for me to be able to get a placement where I would prefer to have it, but at least I was able to get it on my left side because I'm right-handed. Sometimes we can't even get that. So this is my rig. Don't worry, my personal information isn't up there. So I'm sorry it's so dark in here. They asked me if I wanted the lights off, and I said yes, because I'm just kind of trying to relax, maybe nap a little bit, although this is a fast infusion, or technically called a slow injection. So it does not take nearly as long as my previous infusion medicine, although that one worked. Snark, snark. So that one was a 3-hour infusion. This one takes about 45 minutes. Yeah, so what's on my mind is this, and I know that this doesn't have everything to do with infusion, so I'll be jumping around a little bit, hopefully not too much so people can follow. So here's where my head is. First of all, I shout out to the people that can come to Infusion and actually get things done. My plan today was to come and read my book for class, actually tomorrow, to try to finish this book. I'm reading Louisiana by Erna Broadber. The book is actually pretty good. It's dense. It's a little confusing, but I am enjoying it. But it's been a lot going on. And where my mind has been mostly is I am really tired of having to go, and not just myself, but Black people being expected to go on business as usual when Black people are killed by the cops, when we're killed and brutalized by the cops. It's been how many just in the past 2 weeks? It's mind-bending, and the fact that we have to go on as usual and work or go to school or manage our own health stuff, our own health disparities. It's just really mind-bending and frustrating and infuriating, and the amount of trauma is just overwhelming, and the amount of trauma that lives in our bodies because of that. So that's something I'm tired of, and I was writing last night in one of my planner journals. I was like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick. I'm sick and tired of trying to manage my own health stuff. I'm sick and tired of the violence and the murders and the executions of people that look like me. I'm tired of injustice. I am just tired of being tired. And as somebody who the calling on my life is to be a writer and to write about the things that are happening, I'm even tired of that, because I on my poetry stream yesterday, I wanted to honor and highlight the classic poets, or at least the classic poets in my pantheon, the Nikki Giovanni's, June Jordan's, Audre Lorde's, whose shoulders I stand on as a poet. And I played a poem about police violence by June Jordan that was recorded in 1979, I believe. And you could pop that in, and it could have been written and performed yesterday. And it just is. I'm tired, y'all. And I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to do. And it's a lot. And I know that as a chronic illness warrior, the stress and the trauma shows up in my body. I know that the body keeps the score, but it's like, how do you separate yourself from the plight of execution, violence, murder, and oppression of your people? You can't. And it's traumatizing because it's on the news and on social media, and it's around you, and it's the worry is in you, and you worry about your family and your friends, and it's a thing. So, you're fine. So, they're just, sorry about that bright light, they're just checking on me. So, and they closed the door, so I'm getting dark. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I will make a part 2 a little bit later, but that was just what was on my mind. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves.